Hey everybody, welcome back. See, I told you it wasn't going to be too long of a wait. Not a month long. 3 nights in a row. What month is it? Well, actually, I'll tell you what, I'll let you in a little secret. As far as May goes, see, I gotta babysit tomorrow night, so this streak is about to end. But there's no, major releases this May. So what I want to do is another game over, if you will. Maybe I'll finish some games this month. Because, okay, Xenoblade, not gonna happen. But, Cuphead, Hellblade, we can knock a couple off the list, I think. But at the very least, let's try and make a dent in Xenoblade tonight. Because my real deep dark secret is that, if you weren't here last time, didn't go so hot, got stuck a couple times, made a little bit of progress, but definitely got stuck a couple times. And I said that I was gonna pull Agara Plains and farm off stream, and I didn't. So I'm a little afraid of what's gonna happen next, but we'll see how things go. No, finish Xenoblade this month, coward. If only. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot. This was our winning secret. Never mind. With this, we're unstoppable, actually. Never mind. But let's see. Story memo. How we get that? Minus? As a map. Okay. It's only been a few days and I still need to reacquaint myself with the controls here. Let's see. How do we check up on the quest here? Let's see. Quest log. Perfect. Where are we headed? So these are all side quests, right? But yeah, Colony 9, Bionis' Lake, Satoral Marsh. What do we got in Aerith Sea? Save the worker? Well, we did that. Unless there's an update? You save the worker, now he should be able to continue repairing the transporter. Uh-huh, now what? Let's check the map and see if there's an exclamation mark actually. Maybe minus wasn't such a bad idea. Man, it'd be really nice if there were zoom levels on this thing though. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing any major landmarks, but I guess we'll try going back to the city and seeing what happens. I know that was really fucking fast. Wow. I know that there's some sort of trial that we're supposed to be going to. I can picture in my head where we're supposed to go, but I don't know it. I don't know the place. Right, so this brings us to the city. Oh, wait a second. Okay, now there's a little pointer. So maybe we're right to go here, actually. Okay. We're on the right track. I would like to think. Oh man, this music. It reminds me a lot of Superstar Saga, actually, with the organ. What is a Bean Castle? Not quite as grand as the Beans, but they tried. We can't all be Beans. We can't all bean the best. So how have you guys been doing tonight? Starting a little bit late. But yeah, though, I really was being honest when I said, in the past couple months, stuff's just been getting in the way and I would like to stream more. So, when the opportunity is there, I gotta hop on that shit. Also, our objective may not be in the city, unless it's in that little dome over there and we can reach that, but... It may be, beyond the city. But that begs the question, why wasn't it showing the arrow before? Oh, wait a second, we can't go this way, actually. There should be a way over there, though, right? Oh, there is. I'm sorry, did someone just jump to their death? There's no point in going on. What did that say? Oh, no! Oh no! Also, maybe this arrow is within range. I'm a little more concerned. What the fuck just happened over there, though? Give me the beans. I'm so tired, I've done nothing but work on finals stuff for days. Yeah, I've heard a lot of school heads are doing that lately. How about that? Is this a warpy? Okay, we gotta be above us right now. Oh, I know where that is, actually. Hold up. That arrow is very deceiving. But I think that's where that cutscene took place last stream. Where there was like that big dining room. I think we get to that through the castle. So let's actually turn around and give that another shot. Not that I mind though. We haven't gotten to spend much time here. And if the camel would cooperate with me, that would be great. But it's nice to just spend time here. This is a good vibe. It's cozy. God, imagine— he did it again! Imagine being a school head. What dumb idiots. Imagine being that dude who keeps jumping to their death again and again. Why though? I don't understand. I wish I knew what he had to say, but he keeps falling and disappearing before I can even do that. Also, there was a fast travel point. I didn't have to walk all the way back. Oh my god. I mean, both just being exasperated by seeing that man die twice now, but also just at this architecture again, because this place looks hella nice. So let's see. I'm gonna wager a guess and say that either the warp point we need to hit is at the back of this room, or to the right, down one of these halls. Actually, now that we're in the city, it could be worth checking the map again, because it might actually tell us. Or not. Aren't there usually like zigzag lines that tell you what's what? I know in the overworld it does, but I guess not in the city. Also, there isn't a warp point in this hallway. I was kind of just expecting it to pop in, but I guess it's not here. Unless it's... oh, this maybe? What does this do? Oh yeah, this is the spot. Perfect. Go me. Alright, so what business do we have here now? Okay, well now we're walking away. Look at the scale of this chair. It's like a tiny little stool compared to Rhine. I guess he just talked to you?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Remember how Xenoblade 2 did that thing where you can just, like, level up without fighting? I liked that. They should have that in this game. That was actually a good quality of life fix. Adjustment, addition, whatever you would like to call it. Also, wasn't it like just nighttime? Usually the game's pretty good about applying the day-night cycle to the cutscenes.
How come we didn't get invited? It looks like some kind of ceremony.
Oh, because he just rested. They were just in bed. This is them waking up the next day.
My loyal and
oh my god, I forgot these Dobby-looking asses.
I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today, I stand before you in celebration.
Everyone on screen right now is in a very good pose.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her. She's a princess.
Took you long enough?
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb.
Right, the tomb.
She
This is what I was thinking about last time.
of our ancestors.
So now we're back on track.
And become your crown princess.
Yo, what about the dude in the back, though? What's his story? 20 years is too long, eat the monarchs. Anime-looking poses. Listen, they're cozy, leave them alone. I need to bust out those cow images again. Oh, bark.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage.
I like that the crowd is completely silent. There's a lot of little visual tricks that they just did back there that I really liked.
And their removal will deprive
The crowd
many
muted
elves of
themselves after
power.
hearing them barking.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia First Consort and a Homs Second Consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask.
See, there you go. There's your crowd noises.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different.
Somebody
from the other
named
High
George
Entia.
Lucas insisted on it.
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right.
I see that these
But
ones
there
are
are
the
things at
racists.
play
Not
here.
all of them.
We can't
Not the
accept.
handsome one.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that. We've got no time to lose.
me a heart attack
Melia needs our help.
without these
Again?
shirts.
You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me?
Excuse me. We
Yeah, me too, Dunban.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
What kind of Xenoblade 2 looking ass? Maybe the graphics were just too blurry at the time to tell that they were being horny when I first played this. Hey, wait, how come they're all taking 1 damage? Are they Mechon? Hold on, what's going on here? Buster, yeah, okay, increases damage against Mechon. This isn't the thing that lets the whole party attack, but... No, even that doesn't work. What's going on here? I'm gonna help Ryan out real quick here. Oh, they're doing chain attacks now. Look at this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, well this is new. I don't have a tutorial for this. Unless we're supposed to lose, but... What other abilities do we have here? Increases chance of dodging physical attacks. Oh, Purge! Is that it? Is that what I'm thinking? I actually may have guessed the correct thing, but it seems that somebody's put me to sleep, which has cancelled my very smart move. Unless it didn't? What we got? Let me land a hit so I can find out. No, it still won. What's going on here?
Going well. Sorry, I got focus. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Oh god, and Charla's down 2.
I can't. Go on. Come on!
Well, good for you, Ryan. Alright, so, we can always just come back later. We don't have to be here, you know. Oh, see, now we're doing damage. So what's the thing that makes them not do that?
You're a lifesaver.
I'm trying to figure this out, but... Let's see, let's focus attacks to start off with. So we can get a topple, and then one of these. You know, it makes a little bit more sense when, like, you're fighting a monster, and Shulk says pesky thing, but when you're fighting, like these are people, Shulk. See, like, sometimes they're getting in damage, but I'm not quite sure what dictates whether or not that's happening. Oh, I guess the shield icon is what we watch for, but is there a way to disable that, or do you just wait for it to go away? Like now, for example.
I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting
Oh god, Charlotte's down. Didn't even realize.
I see it.
Shulk is dehumanizing them so he doesn't feel bad. Man, they were racists. Can I just walk a few feet, please?
Hang in there.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna let them do their kicking business.
Really ain't good. Shadow Eye.
Oh, come on now. The both of you. The both of you.
Hang in there.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Can't hold out much longer.
No! We're outmatched!
We sure are, Charla. So, okay. We kind of need to beat this.
Sorry.
So, right off the bat, we've hit a bit of a brick wall. But I don't know if it's like being an under-leveled kind of situation. I think we just need to find a way to like get through that shield business. Does anyone want to look that up real quick, or should we go back and actually farm, or? Because I don't think we're gonna discover much by banging our heads against this, but maybe one more time? Yeah, we're well above the level that we need to be for this, it looks like, so what's the actual matter?
You're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna try looking into the Minato arts a little bit deeper, because maybe that's where the secret is here.
Leave it to right.
See, so I just used Purge, but I'm still not doing damage.
I'm turning up the heat. I'm feeling it.
I'm also gonna focus attacks right now.
Let's focus our efforts.
Yeah.
We can definitely.
Like, they're down to half health, so we're clearly getting in, like, some damage here and there, but... What level are you? I'm 36, they're 32. It isn't a Xenoblade stream without slamming into a wall blocking progress immediately. If I just knew how to play the goddamn game, I enchant? But these aren't Mechon, I don't think that's related. Oh, we're doing this now? Oh!
This isn't going well.
The key is to not use Shulk, as the Minato cannot damage Hyentia. That's right, because it can't hurt people. They established that at like the very beginning of the game. It's better to use Riki and or Dunban for this battle. Unfortunately, this particular encounter is notorious for not prompting you to review your party, making it easy to get caught off guard. This is the top answer from somebody who is also level 36. Alright, well, I'll try to do what I can do. I'll just kind of let this wind down on its own. And then I will take that advice. Griffin, not use Shulk. Why are you saying this in like a Donkey Kong voice? Okay, I'll go back to Dunban. Who is also level 36, I guess, so sure. I'm sorry, was that Garfield's cap? No, General's cap. Meme arrow, Griffin changing anything about his party or setup. I just changed gear last night. That's something. Oh, I have to press Y to select character. And then... Do we have a third naked option here to apply to Dunban? We'll see how this pans out. If not, we'll change his armor, but okay. Oh god, I have no idea what these arts do! Okay, we got foot. We got detailed silhouette of a barefoot. Worldly slash, which lowers strength. Maybe that. Steel strike. Oh, topple. Okay, well that's something. So that's break, and then that's topple. So Dunban's actually capable of doing both. Meanwhile, I'm kind of just watching all this happen. Stop kicking him!
Oh, my rifle's getting hotter.
I'm sorry, electric what now? Okay, well, he got a topple. I guess Gale Slash? I don't know. Oh, Charlotte's down. No! You know what? If we can get one down, though, it's gonna be an improvement over what we can usually accomplish. So I'm kind of just gonna keep kicking until something happens. And I'm gonna try and go back for Charlotte here. Okay, feat confirmed. Oh, but I'm toppled. I don't even have the party gauge filled enough to do that. Like, Blossom Dance? I don't know.
How can this be?
I love how they just, like, very slowly run away. How's it raining indoors? Oh. Well, there's no ceiling. Fair enough. So should we adjust our gear, or just do better? I'm gonna try doing better. You know what they say, 5th time's the charm. Okay, I'm also going to focus attacks. Then I'm gonna lead with a break and a topple. Then that could be worth something, I don't know, we'll see. So what are these things on the left here? Removes debuffs, locks onto the target, grants strength up buff, and removes confuse. I guess. Maybe I'll tweak Dunban's arts as well, actually, though, because maybe they could use some upgrades, or maybe just I could swap them out with some ones that are more suited to my playstyle. We'll see. And what's this one? Absorbs aggro from another party member. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, this time I think I'm gonna go heal Charlotte right off the bat. Because the longer you go without her, you know, the worse off you are, I think.
Underestimate me.
Charlotte, magnificent footwork.
I think we can do it.
Can we stop talking about feet, Dunban? Oh, come on now. They're like right, they're just about done. They're like, right, come on! Yeah, I think you should adjust your gear. Alright, if we die one more time, we'll definitely go for that. Which seems right around the corner if I'm being honest.
Damn band, this ain't. Yeah, I'm powering.
We can rest later.
Sorry.
No.
I'm slowing us down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Well, alright, looks like right off the bat we've got some tweaking to do before I get confident or anything. Which I should really know better than to do by now. But let's see. What's Dunban looking like? I mean, he's upgraded as far as he can be, you know, not including the book. See, now we have Purple Kick. Now we have Purple Kick? Not really a fan of these orange abilities, though. I'm more, like, combat-oriented. It's almost like I'm playing a character who's not Shulk right now, and they play differently. Who'd have guessed? But as far as what they have set, that's all as leveled up as it can be, so we'll look at gear instead? Which you do how? That way, okay. Yeah, this is all like default gear from the very beginning of the game, so let's see. Oh no. But it's all gonna be ugly, isn't it? Maybe we can just, like, snatch what Shulk is wearing right now. Mist oil. I could use some oil. Let's see, I'll take the one that Shulk... Wait a second. But this is worse than... Well, actually. General's attire. So compare that to the oil, and it's not really that much better. Actually, these are all worse. So, I guess I'll leave that. No, not you. I wish there was a faster way to switch between the tabs on the top, but I guess it's not too many clicks away. Alright, so let's see. There's some better options here, but we'll see. don't really have like enough good gear for Dunban. I've only considered the party that I usually use. Although, there's some better stuff here, to say the least. I mean, that seems pretty objectively better, if you ask me. How about arms? We got any Armzu? We got shell gauntlets. Which don't... You hardly even notice it. Okay. Leggies. Looks like another situation where a lot of what's on offer here is like worse off than what we've got. I guess that's not too bad of a sacrifice, but it looks horrid! This hurts me. This hurts me more than anything. I'm undoing all of this the second I get the chance. Ugh, watch this hardly even matter anyways. Gotta die no matter what. Oh my god, look at my fucking Final Fantasy looking sword.
We must focus our efforts. The time is now.
Jesus, poor Ryan!
Can you stand? Thanks.
My rifle's taking positive. Over here, slowcoach.
Charlotte. You beauty.
I think we can do it.
Bring it on. Feel my power returning. Right behind you, Dunban. We choose to fight.
Oh, okay. Well, I mispressed a B. But you know what? I was about to say we're doing pretty good, but then Charlotte just fucking dropped dead.
Charlotte, with you around, I fight 3 times as hard. You can do it, Charlotte.
Dunban! Beautiful dog.
Leave this to me.
My rifle's getting hotter.
At last, we move at the same pace. Thanks to you, Dunban.
Now!
Wait, why is Dunban seeing the future? Equipment systems and the way it's mostly just a numbers game is the main reason I don't enjoy RPGs. Oh, I didn't mean to use Warren.
See to it that doesn't happen.
But I probably could use Heal Bullet on myself.
Heal bullet!
We're setting the pace.
Sorry.
Oh, she died anyways, though. Well then.
Time is come on. Beat. This really ain't.
Yeah, having to upgrade and tweak the equipment definitely isn't like the reason I like Xenoblade, but it's more so something I tolerate more than anything. And different RPGs have that problem to like different degrees. This is definitely one of them that has that problem, but I don't think that always has to be the case. Oh, come on, there's 2 left though. I just don't have the gauge filled enough. Well, 3 left, but can you not egg them on, maybe?
We're under too much pressure.
Dunban sees the future because Shulk is just screaming from her folding chair on the sidelines to watch out.
Steel strike. Steel slash.
Well, I could heal Charlotte, I guess, but I'm just gonna die anyways. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, that definitely turned out a lot better than last time, but it's not quite the win we're looking for, I'm afraid. We got XP for it, though. At the very least. Let's see. Well, we can either take another look at our equipment, make a couple more, shall we say, visual sacrifices. Yeah, I'll take things from Ricky, I don't care. Oh my lord. Dude be looking like he just came back from Coachella. I've made him so ugly. Maybe I should lead with that blossom thingy, because it looks like it takes a while to charge. See, that time I actually used it properly as well. It's just kind of hard to time because the way when the frame rate drops, it like goes slower, so it's a little trickier to time. But yeah, when you pull it off properly, you chew through these things way faster. These things. Now I'm doing what Shulk's doing. And let's also try to focus as well. It's hard to see who I'm even fighting right now. You know what though, I'm gonna finish this one off so that they're not like contributing any extra damage. How do you do that? I'm pressing R. Isn't R how you switch targets? I guess I'm stuck on this one then, sure. Give me feet. Oh shit. Why is she always hanging out in this little ramp? It's so hard to get back and forth to.
Take my hand.
Keep up that momentum.
Oh my god, this is so overwhelming. And I can't even blame it on being underleveled this time. Fellas, got a bit of a theory. I think I'm bad at Xenoblade. Although certainly I'm sure farming off stream would have helped a little bit, if I had to guess. Oh, see, now I can switch targets. I'm just struggling to get the marker to stop on the right one. Thank you. Which one did I just... Oh, no. Okay, well, if I had to give myself some feedback, beat the bad ones faster. But for real, though, last time we kind of... I left an enemy who had, like, hardly any health left, and I just didn't finish them off, and I couldn't figure out how to swap back to that target. So, like, not letting that happen again is what I would do. And lead with focusing. Oh, I have to fight first. And also lead with one of these. See, right off the bat, that's some serious damage. I'm fine with that. How are they getting a chain attack so fast, though? They just, like, hung out in here for, like, half an hour, kicking each other in the shins to build their gauge. And I should probably help Brian out more often, too.
Right, don't lose your cool.
Uh-oh. Oh, lock on. That must have been what... Oh. That's why I couldn't refocus. Well, thankfully, I've got... removes debuffs, so if I use that right now... then you... can get the hell out of here. Great. And then focus again. Oh, my Lanta. Well, I get the feeling Charlotte's a little on the ropes here. See, because Shulk had that heal ability, which I really appreciated, actually, but not having that definitely changes things up. And Dunban doesn't even have, like, an equivalent, either.
feel my power return, huh?
No way.
Well, that was quick.
Take my hand.
Good night!
Electric Duckbuster! I've been getting careless.
Sorry.
Nicely done. We move at the same pace.
I don't know, if we can get like 1 or 2 down, I think we can get them all, you know what I mean? Because the more you get rid of, the easier it gets, which is kind of the same situation we ran into with the last little group of enemies that we got stuck on last stream. But this one's definitely proven a lot trickier, because the other ones weren't using chain attacks. Stop kicking me!
We're under too much huh? The time is now.
Okay, well there goes that. Oh, maybe check Charlotte's gear. That's a good idea. I haven't touched hers at all. Fellas, it's time to have 2 ugly characters. Alright, let's see what we got. Woof! Yeah, right off the bat. These are some pretty significant upgrades. Like, all of them. Like, every single one is like a better option. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna go for that, I think. Oh my, that's what that does? Oh, it's gonna be, like, tricky to, like, undo all of this afterwards. And we're definitely gonna have to watch a couple of cutscenes when the characters are looking like this. Oh my god. Why would they do this? Just make, like, red t-shirt, blue t-shirt, Nintendo Switch t-shirt, and then you're fine. Like, I guess that's not so bad, but... Jesus, the colors. The sacrifices I am making are beyond belief. But you know what? Upgrading Charlotte's gear is probably actually a really good idea, because I didn't time that correctly, not even close. Because Charlotte's always like the first to be going down, right? So if we can like make a change in that, then that's gonna be significant immediately. Oh, they're doing the auto lock thing. You get back here. I'm not done with you.
I'm not doing too well.
Get a hold of yourself.
Bring it on.
Okay, well now that's just not fair. Usually they go after Ryan, not Charlotte. So even though she has the better gear, they're just ganging up on her to make up for it.
Gale Slash.
Well played, Dumban. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Charlotte out though.
Cool. Powering up.
Rest later.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Good God. Speaking of, Breath of the Wild equipment system is great because the armors have like purposes outside of just stat boosts. That's a good point. A lot of those are kind of tie into the exploration though. And is great, you know, people like to say the exploration in Xenoblade Games is like a great aspect of them. But I don't know if it's necessarily, if the draw of it is like how you explore the world like it is in Breath of the Wild. It's pretty rudimentary, honestly. You kind of just walk around, and that's... You can jump, too. You don't really do much to explore the world in terms of, like, the ways you can interact with it. It's just more so that they make visually interesting areas that you want to explore, and they're laid out in ways that like, reward it. So I don't know how they could make gear have alternate purposes given the way Xenoblade systems are set up, but it is a good point worth bringing up.
Rest later. Electric Gutbuster!
Powering up. Hammer. This really ain't good.
See, in situations like this, Shulk could just bust out a shield Monado art, and then we're all fine. Anyways, this time I'm just gonna hope that, first of all, I land this Blossom thingy correctly, and, Charlotte doesn't get unfairly targeted. Also, speaking of, why is it not available immediately? Isn't it usually? Look at that gauge ain't filled. How come that is? Explain that. It's fucking Charlotte again! Why are they doing this? It used to be just like exclusively Rhyme. This is a problem. What are you talking about, Griffin? You can interact with the environment in Xenoblade. There's a way to slide down a sand dune in exactly one area of one DLC in one of these games. This is correct. How could I be so foolish? Can I please focus on the different character? Oh, I have auto lock again. Can't even use the art. Can't even use the art. This is fucking miserable. It's not even like an interesting boss or a climactic moment. It's just a goddamn...
We seized our future.
Keep your stinking future.
Keep your stinking future. It's stinky!
Don't lose your cool.
Listen, I can see the future. I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked. This is a guarantee. Also, I haven't been able to use this Blossom thingy like a single time. So that kind of ties into it. Can I get out of slow-mo here? Thanks. I would like to help Charlotte and Rhyme now. I'm getting so many goddamn visions, I can't move. And you can't like mash through it to like be like, yeah, I get it. I know a topple's coming. What do you want me to do about it?
Give me some space!
What should we do?
Heal route. I've got an idea. Leave it to me.
I think it's more valuable to have Charlotte healed first. Oh my... The second I get the fucking... So as I was saying about Xenoblade Chronicles, one of my favorite video games of all time, you know you can always just switch to Cuphead, and then what, come back to this next stream? I don't think so. It's only been 49 minutes. I don't see the problem.
Fire!
Focus our efforts.
Okay.
Eat this.
Electric Gutbuster.
Hammer. I'm turning up the heat.
Right. Don't lose your cool.
Oh, I used that too early. I was expecting that to happen, but it was a different ability. Shit. See, look at that. That's a really early KO to get. That's something. We usually don't get that. That's different.
Grab off.
Oh boy, what now?
Gale Slash.
Also, have they been like consistently putting her to sleep? Is that why she's been dying so quickly?
Now we're working as one.
Because that would be a factor as well, wouldn't it? I guess I could use the aggro thingy to try and draw them off of Charlotte, but I don't know how well that would work.
Sorry.
right time.
Now!
I'm up, yeah. I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
Our shrine would give me an inch. Can someone like wake me up, please? Thank you. Oh, we got this. I think I missed it. I think I didn't time it correctly again. I don't know, the particle effect is still on screen. Let's see what happens. No, I definitely missed it. Great. Either that or the vision interrupted it, which is especially pleasant. Oh, and y'all are dead again, too. Gotta go to bed. Good luck with the stream. Yeah, I started late. Fair enough. Have a good night, Femi.
We're under too much pressure here.
I'm just gonna sit down. It's fine. I feel like I'm doing worse now that I've changed the gear. Like, I'm not lasting long whatsoever. This was the first fight in the entire stream! Well, listen, I said Cuphead if there's time. I may, however, I don't know if this is going to be entertaining to watch, so I may cut this from the VOD. What do you guys think? Because there's been a lot of moments, let's be honest, very similar to this throughout the Xenoblade streams, and so far I've been keeping them, but I feel like this one's, like, particularly embarrassing. Like, maybe, if we overcome it, big if there, it'll be interesting to finally, like, move on from it, but we're gonna be hitting an hour of this pretty soon. Oh, I guess I could use this strength up thingy. That would be helpful, dumbass. That is one thing that I have been doing. I've been ignoring those orange abilities a lot. Maybe using those more often is kind of the key. Alright, well here goes this thingy. Maybe I should look at the gamepad when that happens, so that I don't have to worry about frame rate shit. Oh, I used those in the wrong order. Okay, let's try strength up again though. Wait, who's sleeping? Who's tired? Is that Ryan or is it an enemy? I think it's an enemy, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing significantly better progress now that I'm using that strength up. That could have been the key. Which I'm sure is going to be infuriating to watch. Because, like, fucking idiot, just use your arts. Like, that's entirely just me being stubborn. That's the worst.
We can rest later.
Yeah, now... I don't want to, like, call anything right now, because as it turns out, things aren't still looking very good. But there's not very many of these enemies left either, and they don't have very much health left. So, I think that literally was the only thing preventing me from winning. So, oops. Oops.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Oh, this is embarrassing. How embarrassing! Yeah, there's one left. There's one left. See, there we go.
Right. Don't lose your cool. Powering up.
Don't lose your feet. Oh my god. That's all it was. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, that's how I'd be looking right now.
Who are these guys?
Jesus Christ, I gotta change out of this gear stat. Oh, hey, sexy. Yes, I did do it, and it was a very stupid thing that was in the way, and I'm very mad at myself.
More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order.
The Bionicles?
A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people. Wait, could that have been... No. There's no way.
Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
But first, we've got to pick an outfit. Oh my god, that was miserable.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
Sorry, what was that?
History has proven all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
What? She just like bumps into like a pillar or like a wall.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb...
What, my
must do
gameplay?
so
Yes, I
alone.
agree. Chat be like...
Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that. You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Oh, God. What have I done? This probably wasn't even necessary at all. I probably didn't even need to... I've made a mockery of you, Dunban. I made a mockery. Let's see. Who's using this? I'm sorry, is she wearing Dunban's old clothes? She was! Oh, my Lanta. Alright, what are we looking at here? What are we gonna do for leggies? Okay, so currently we got 293. A lot of this is worse, but let's try and at least get something like comparable. Aerith leggings are already off limits, but I guess Grand leggings is the best we can get. Ooh, those still ain't looking too good, but they at least match the boots. Or we could go Quark leggings, but those are actually worse. Great, okay. Light leggings? These are all terrible. What on earth was I wearing before that looked okay? What happened? Where'd my original pants go? Was that what it looked like? I don't even remember anymore. Everything else looks like these leggings patterns, so I guess it's this? Fuck, that's 200 though. You know what? It's not like I'm gonna be using him. He's just gonna be hanging out in the cutscenes. We'll do it. Those are good. Actually, hold on. No, these are fine. And then let's get this goofy thing off too. I'm sorry, Shulk. I'm sorry I did you dirty like this. I'm sorry. Oh, Charlotte! Oh, yeah, let's fix that too real quick. Oh, because I took off the Dunban top. Okay, let's get something on here. Oh. Oh, yikes. The stats are good, but nope. Nope! Okay. I get the feeling that this is about the best I can get. In terms of covering the poor woman up. And the rest of these are all just worse, so I guess I'll go with this. I mean this. Ugh. What we got in terms of headgear? You know, it was an explicit choice to make these all look goofy as hell. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Hey, remember when Xenoblade 2 was a thing and then I was like, oh man, too bad there aren't any clothing options. That way we could fix the horrible... It's been here all along. Yeah, Griffin's starting to realize Xenoblade was always horny. Not really very many good headgear options either, if I'm being honest. Well, this hardly even shows, so I guess that? And then I guess the rest of the characters are fine. Actually, her boots are still terrible. Let's fix those too. Perfect. Weren't there like some red ones that Dunban was wearing that we like took off? Yeah, these. Are these fine? Those are kind of okay. Yeah, those are decent. Okay, we'll stick with that. Ugh. Well, that was miserable. Well, looks like that's all the time we've got for today. Be sure to come back next time for it. Okay, so now this becomes a conversation of what do we do about that, because... Chat, I have something to tell you. Click here. We need to make a decision of whether or not to cut that from the VOD. Because we could just do like a 3-hour Xenoblade stream, and no Cuphead. And then just like cut that 1 hour, so that it's like a normal stream. Or even like a 2.5-hour stream, I guess, because there was a lot of story stuff before we ran into that first battle. So maybe it wasn't like a full hour of struggling, but nonetheless painful, I would imagine. Also, if there are any recommendations for perhaps clothing shops to visit, like I'm seeing a tent here. Is this a shop? I could use some better pants. And I've rarely ever stopped by these shops, so it would help. Would come in handy. Can you, like, see what it looks like, though? And how do I know if I already have gear like this? A flattering figure. Oh dear. Where does it say how much G I have? I see XP, I see level, I see HP, but... Oh, it says up there. I guess that's fine. But do I need it? Charlotte could use it, I guess. Aerith boots are pretty decent too, I'll get some of those. Wait a second, books? What are these? You can buy more arts? Oh. Now hold on a second. Oh. Actually, never mind. I thought these were the books that I was looking for to like being able to further upgrade the abilities, but I guess they're unrelated books. Okay, let's take one more peek at that gear then, and see if we can tweak anything. Oh, we're about to put on armor. Please don't be horny. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I might give that to someone else. I think in the meantime I'm gonna go back to the ranger top. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. You were only stuck there for 25 minutes. Not nearly as long as some other blunders. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that then. I can live with that. Don't know if I can live with the fact that I just spent like 14,000 G on something that I decided not to use. Because it looks stupid. See though, I wish you could just like preview what things like that look like. Listen, I'm sure it'll come in useful for another character at another time. Maybe another Dunban at another brick wall. But for now, we'll just hold on to that. Plus, you know what, I actually bet we're sitting on a lot of stuff that we could sell too. Because I've done none of that, so... Maybe we'll just do that at another shop, whenever the time comes. Alright, so where are we off to now? I guess Flag. Flag? No, I'm making the same mistake here. This is the... Wait, unless it's not? I guess there is a portal in this direction. Yeah, I guess we're headed to that big temple-looking thing. The High Entia Tomb. The High Entia Tomb, Luigi. Yeah, but it's only 25 minutes, then I won't cut it.
This is the tomb.
It ain't that bad.
Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for another time. My ancestry is not easily explained, and my ability to see the future is equally complicated. You might say, I have my own ritual. Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing passes you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The sword of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, it has the power to control the very fabric of our world. Ether. Control the ether.
Still not quite sure what that even does. I see that as like a stat that shows up when I'm tweaking gear, you know, in certain instances like just now. And I'm not sure why a high ether stat is good, what that affects, what that changes.
Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence, or something more?
I guess Monado juice?
You must discover.
What's that mean though for like Ricky to have high
one
ether?
Who wields the Monado? The Bionis is stirring.
Is that midichlorians? Oh shit. Here we go again.
The altar lies deep beneath the seals. What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
For a second I thought that the thoughts in her head were also muffled by the mask. Like even her internal dialogue is like... Oh boy, what are we in for today? I did it!
2,512 cycles since last visitor. State your name and purpose.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
God, I love... This game has a lot of visually impressive moments, but I think there's an equal amount of slightly goofier looking bits like that, you know?
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what does this do?
Don't touch!
Huh?
Sexy identified. Yo, ain't that just the Petey Piranha boss fight? Is that what we're in for now? Oh boy, I forget how long this is, but I guess we're about to find out. Oh, good god. Melia is alone in the tomb. It might be best for her to fire elementals after summoning them to deal damage rather than using them to grant herself buffs. But I don't want to learn how to use Melia! However, when taking on multiple enemies at once, try inflicting sleep on some to make it easier to fight the others. Take care not to awaken sleeping monsters with arts like Summon Flare. I'm sure I understand. I'm sure nothing will go wrong by my not understanding that. Oh, there's a tasty sausage here that's been down here for 2,500 days. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, so sleepy time? Is that what we're doing? Well, that didn't work. So what's an elemental? A summon flare? Okay, so that's what these things do. Okay, I can summon things, but then what do I do with the things that I summon? What the fuck is a mind blast?
Feel darkness blacker than midnight.
I am so very, very confused. I mean, there's this thingy that I'm building up in the middle, but it's not charging anymore because all of my arts are disabled right now. Ether up because I don't understand.
I fear I approach my limit.
Okay, well I can use this again, I guess.
Witness my true power. Darkness of sleep embraces you.
There, I put the robot to sleep. Easy. But then it just wakes up again. So why exactly is all my shit like crossed out right now? What have I done?
Possible. Oppose me and your destruction is inevitable.
I mean, like, I guess I'm winning at a very, very slow pace, but... I get the feeling there's a better way to go about this, because I'm not using elementals right now. This is fine. This is fine, I can still win this. Surely that's a viable strategy that I'll be able to keep relying on. Okay. Before we get ahead of ourselves, though, I want to look at one more thing here, because I don't know if I've upgraded these. I mean, it looks like I have for the most part, actually, but... Ugh. Could probably still use a little bit of leveling up. Mind Blast. Okay, and that's the bottom of the list. So we can max this out for the time being. But it looks like, given what else is already maxed out, it's not going to make too much of a difference. I might want to switch to having this, though. We'll see. It's not like I'm going to be spending the AP on anything else, though, so... Alright. So, yeah, I can swap this out with something. Restricts movement of enemies. Releases internal strength to seal enemy arts. I don't know if I actually want to get rid of any of these, but... if I come back to thinking about it, then we'll see. Is this where I came from or where I'm going? It's where I'm going, okay. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. See, now weirdly enough, I don't remember struggling as Melia when I played through this section for the first time. If anything, I don't remember much of it at all. But I feel like if I did have lots of trouble with it, then I would have remembered. I would have been like, oh, fuck this part. But instead I'm just kind of surprised, you know? I think I'm gonna head to bed as well. Good luck with the Tomb of Doom with Melia. Oh boy, I'm gonna need it, that's for sure. Have a good night, It's. See, but now there's two. What are we gonna do about this? If anything, I just need to figure out how these work.
Star-searing flames of absolution!
So I'm just gonna try using one right now and see how that shakes out.
Ha! Witness my true power! Ha! Shadow Stitch!
Okay, well that's something. So my guess is that to actually use the thingies, I have to build up this middle thing, but how does that charge? I'm just gonna very slowly waddle towards them. Do you charge it by just like summoning more of these thingies? Oh, I see. So those things get disabled once you summon up to 3. So maybe next time I would want to summon multiple of the same kind. Oh fuck, I'm down! Right off the bat. Ugh. Okay then, sure. So yeah, in the meantime, let's check up on how that works. I think if you mouse over this... Does it tell you how to charge it? Ether, enemy, elemental dependent. No, I don't think it does say how to charge it. Okay, great. That was the one question I had, and it's not been answered. Is there anything else? Like, any tips that we can read up on Melia? Because we've had her for a while, but this is the first time that I've ever really, like, needed to use her, because I hated using her before. Yeah, view tutorials. Maybe there's, like, some other stuff regarding how Melia works? Yeah, let's have a look. Without worrying about the talent gauge. And then each elemental discharge refills the talent gauge. Well, yeah, that sounds great, but why is it not filling up? Huh. Anything else? It's quite a lengthy list here. Yeah, you know what? This is tricky. I don't know. As far as Melia goes... Okay, fighting with Melia alone. I think this is the one we just got, but... Fire elementals after summoning them. Alright, so the last thing that we just read recommends using buffs and then elementals. This one's just saying to focus on elementals first things first. When taking on multiple enemies at once, try inflicting sleep on some to make it easier to fight the others. And summon Flare is gonna piss off other sleepy boys. Huh. Well, there was also something called incapacitation. That could be helpful. Oh no, this is just telling you what happens when you die. Which, don't worry, I'm very familiar with. Oh boy. So what, is this gonna take me back to fighting the first one again? Oh boy, it looks like that's exactly what's happening here. Great. Oh no! Okay, so they stay gone. You just gotta walk the way. Huh. How odd. Alright. Okay, Hall of Trials. I could go this way. Maybe that's what I did wrong last time. Maybe this is the key. Man, I'm liking the aesthetic of this place, though. Looks cool. Maybe I can jump down there and skip this. And what is a heart-to-heart doing here? Maybe I can just, like... I don't see any... Fuck. Okay, well, I'll try, like, summon Aqua then. We'll try that.
Water! The source of all life!
Oh, is that what water is? Oh, good to know. Okay, you, take a nap.
Darkness of sleep embraces you!
Why are you waking up? What are you doing?
Here I approach. Witness my true power!
Get sleepy.
Summon...
I think you just need 3 of the same type, right? We'll try that.
Feel darkness blacker than midnight!
Yeah, because these things refill pretty quickly, so...
We'll summon Aqua!
Okay, well, I've got 3 and that thing still isn't charging. But it's like almost there, so I'm not sure what I'm missing here, right?
Almost there.
All I got is big stick. And I can whack machine with it sometimes.
Witness my true power.
I'm sorry, are these things auto-healing too? No, thank you.
Hypnosis!
Is it just because I'm, like, running beside them? Or what?
The final one.
Okay, well, that's new. Should I just, like, stand here and wait for the healing to kick in? And just, like, not attack, maybe? Maybe I'll just run. I can leave. I don't gotta deal with this, you know. Okay, maybe I do. You make a good point. Okay, well I guess at the very least dealing with 1 is gonna be a lot easier than dealing with 2. The same principle as I guess when we were fighting those assassin fellas. Like, I think I can limp along through this at the very least. I'm just... feels like I'm not fully grasping what it wants me to do. Especially as far as charging whatever this special art here is. Yeah, though, it looks like my auto-healing is, like, completely outpacing their, like,
Shadow Stitch!
attacks. So I guess I'll just continue on like this? I just wish I understood, like, how the arts worked.
Let us move in for the kill.
Because, like, okay, I read the tutorial, but I'm still not quite sure if I get it.
Witness my true power. Ah!
Maybe there will come a point when it clicks, but I don't think it's gonna be right here, right now. Yeah, I can just limp along, I think, for now. See ya! Okay.
Destruction is inevitable.
How come these battle lines aren't muffled, though? I need her to sound like she's coming through a McDonald's drive-thru at all times. At all times! I don't know if any of what we're getting here is even useful, but okay, sure. Where's Yanopi when you need them, huh? Because they were the one that was always, like, totally on top of me to use Melia. Okay, you know what? This room is something. Let's see what's here. I'll take a landmark if I can get it.
You have done well, my descendant.
Wait, was that it? Wait, was that it? Okay.
Descendant.
Maybe that's why I don't remember a goddamn thing about this, because it's over in an instant.
As a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
But he passed away thousands of years ago.
Do not mistake me for a living being. I am a replica of your ancestor. I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand.
I do not understand.
But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
It is beyond doubt. If I could feel, I would feel joy. I am not real, but I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results
Well, this lady had to explain to us what water is, so maybe an explanation is due here as well.
Estimates suggest evolution within 8 generations. Our wishes are almost fulfilled.
Wishes?
Our purpose, as decreed by the Bionis, is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
I still do not understand.
You know what's kind of weird? I do understand what he's talking about, and it's kind of creepy, but I won't spoil anything quite yet. That's interesting, though.
It is you who will rule the High Entia, and likely be their last.
Revered ancestor,
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
Well, that was easy.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Uh-oh. I remember that compression. See, this is the one bit that I do remember from this section.
Are permitted to enter this place?
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission.
Mother's subject?
No impure child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort as mother. A filthy Hom's half-breed has no right to the throne.
Do I get the good characters back now? I do.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
As I explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend, not clever touching button.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
This time it is your fault.
Precisely.
Well...
Be thankful that we are all alive. I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
Please, please just bless me with battles that I can just do first try, and it's not a problem, and I don't struggle with it. That's all I ask. Please. Like, sure, I can do some battles. I'm okay with that, but just let's not do 100 tries of this, maybe.
Gale Flash! How good a win! Okay, now we're getting started. And nothing's gonna stop us.
Look at that! Look at that! That wasn't bad at all.
Nice job!
I can live with this. Now we're cooking again. Now we're not struggling to press the orange button. Oh, is this kind of like maze-like? What are we looking at here? What kind of Undertale looking ass? Like, yeah, I'm guessing these are all combat rooms, but given the way the last couple of encounters have gone, I think it's just genuinely probably worth going out of our way to these extra rooms just to, you know, get the XP. Especially if we're having, like, as little trouble as we are. You know, if it's not something we have to, like, constantly be banging our heads against. I don't know why I keep using we or our kind of talk. This is on me. This is on my mistake. But... And by my mistake, I don't mean being bad at this game. I mean deciding to stream it. But we'll see. I think it's gonna be worth it. Especially because I know what's coming up at the end of this section, and, See, the worst part is that everything that we've come across so far is, like, stuff that I haven't expected to be hard. Stuff that, like, caught me off guard. But what comes at the end of this, I fully expect that to knock me on my ass, so I'm gonna need all the help that I can get. That is, unless it ends up being another Telethia situation and we just miraculously get a first try, but I think our luck has ran out in that situation. Wait a second. I knew something was wrong. Yeah. Charlotte isn't with us right now. Okay, so we might die here, but that's a pretty quick fix to make if we do lose here. And honestly, we might not, because this first dude's already almost down, you know? Let's see what happens.
I'm still good to go.
It's gonna be cutting it close if it does work, though. Let's find out. I'm just gonna spam arts. Okay. It's stinky! Oh no, I didn't mean to do this. Well, if they're going to go after Rhine, I guess guard shift, right? And then I'll also use shield.
To protect everyone. Shadow Eye. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right?
Oh boy, let's see. Fuck. This is gonna be close. Oh, me? Oh, on God?
We can definitely do this.
What if I use speed on me?
What are you playing at? Head. Sorry.
Well, close enough. Listen, as far as deaths have gone, I have not heard Shulk make the noise, "Oh, head." So you know what? I'd say that wasn't a loss. I'd say we gained something in doing that. Also, let's switch back to Charlotte before I forget to do that again, because yikes. And that's like especially after I got rid of all the gear that made Dunbound good too, so... We gotta do this again? Alright, sure.
I'm feeling it.
Sure, whatever. I don't care.
Get in there.
Oh, head.
Now, backslash.
So no head?
Yeah, this is a good day. I'm powering up. Split edge. All together now. Run with you. Now it's right time.
Yeah, Shulk just like stomps the Monado on a curb.
Cool. Let's keep this up. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
It was only one Joker, Rhine. Okay, well now I gotta like exact my revenge here. And also treasure, I guess.
I'm feeling it.
Let's see, that should significantly make things easier this time around. Oh, I might have just woken them up. I think they were asleep until now. That could be unfortunate. Not chain attack time. What are you talking about? What's happening? Who's help? Who's help? I guess nobody needs help anymore. But I think I just encourage them.
Now it's right time. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Well, this was an immediate mistake.
No way. Eat this. We can definitely do this. Easy there, Ryan. I'm powering up. I'm turning up the heat. This isn't going well.
It really isn't, yeah. Good God, just take this thing down already.
Just what I needed.
My leg is getting hotter.
Jesus, alright, alright.
Get up, Ryan.
Let's turn things around.
I'm not doing too well.
Give it some let's focus our efforts.
Let's give it some ooh!
Bring it on. Shadow Eye. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
And here I thought things were gonna be easier.
This isn't going well. Don't give up. I'm right next to you. I'm powering up.
See, though, I'm a little afraid if I, like, don't end up beating these side things, though. Because I feel like this is only, like, kind of a warning of things to come. You know what I mean? So if we can't do this, then what does it mean for the later sections? Even though it's optional, right? That hardly does anything. I guess because they're not a Mechon. God, I wish that were me.
Easy there, Ryan. Keep at it.
I thought my rifle's getting hotter.
Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it.
Yeah, okay.
Just what I needed. Now it's
Saw that coming quite literally.
alright. I'm feeling it. Bring it on.
This is gonna be the same situation as before, though. If we can just manage to get rid of one, that's all we need. Which we're really close to doing, but we'll see. Oh hey, we got a topple. Don't mind if I do. See, now we should be fine from here. I'm happy with this, actually. Maybe a shield, just for fun. Have we got a break on this thing? Well, not anymore, but knowing that we can is helpful to know. Oh yeah, we're chewing through this now. Easy. Except for the part where Ryan goes airborne. That's not quite a part of the strategy, not quite of the approach.
That was quite a workout.
Ah, it was.
I think we need to take a break.
Eh? The ancient sausage. All green diodes? Is that what we're after? Oh, the deciphering machine, of course. I'm sorry, did that cutscene even show the right hallway? That was like in one of the ramp rooms. This isn't like a circular room. I guess we were looking for 3 of those, though. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is worth doing, honestly. I think it's slowly becoming clear that we're not going to get to Cuphead tonight anyway, so we'll try to end off on whatever is waiting for us at the end of this section. And then we can get to the thing that's actually cool. That is the reason that I like this game, but okay. If this is what has to be in the way, sure.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Just what I needed. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? Let's keep our pressure. Time.
That's scorching hot. Gotta cool off. Okay.
Can I like land like one hit? Thank you. Wait, since when was there a 3rd dude in the mix? I think that's new.
You're really getting into this, right? We can definitely do this. Wow, down. Pesky thing. I'm powering up. Take this. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Everyone, let's go. Eat this.
See, though, like, I'd totally rather take this, though, over just bang... Because at least we're making progress in doing this, right? So I think it's worth it. And I think, well, listen, you guys don't know what's coming. I know what's coming. So if anything, this is probably necessary.
I'm really feeling it. Shut up. What's done is done. Move on.
Thanks.
How good are we? Powering up.
To go.
Cigarette. Now it's right.
I really gotta figure out what to do with those book thingies, though, because I could really use
I'm all right now.
a better window on Topple. I have just better stats on all of my arts, generally.
You're really getting into this, right?
Because in the instances where we did kind of get stuck on things, there was like, okay, well, maybe we can tweak the party, maybe we can change the gear. But one of the things that was always a huge help was upgrading the arts, and now we've kind of hit a ceiling on that. And we're still getting like whatever currency it takes that you... Oh, okay then. More of these? Sure. We're getting whatever currency is necessary to continue upgrading them. We just can't spend it beyond the ceiling that we've already hit. So I don't know how you get the books, but that might be worth actually looking into. Because the more avenues of upgrading the characters to overcome situations like that, of which there are many that we've ran into over the course of this playthrough. Like, it sounds side questy, but it sounds pretty significant, so...
I'm feeling it.
Oh, I'm Topple. Oh, I'm Baby? So basically, I'm Baby.
Get up, Ryan. All right. I'm still good to go.
Fuck, I wish I remember where that meme came from, though. Because I quote it all the time, but whenever I tried looking for it, I can't find it.
Okay, just one more last testy thing.
I'm gonna try like doing some like serious meme research, I think, after the stream, to see where that is. Oh shit, let's go help out Charlotte, too. Before that becomes too big of a problem to patch.
No way.
Listen, there's a dude left. Why are you dying? Have you like considered like not doing that though, maybe? Just like don't.
We haven't lost yet. He has no time to down.
What's that one fucking clip of like that one streamer who's like, sad people are like ugly, gross.
I think we need to take a break.
That's how it really be right now. So let's see, I think down this hall is where we're supposed to go, but I'm just gonna check the other directions to make sure we're not missing out on anything important here. So let's see, I think we already checked out that one. That's where we came from. And this is what exactly? Oh. Oh, maybe this is where we're supposed to go. Let's give this a look. Oh no, but then what was the big hall? Oh, I can't aim this. I can't aim this. That's fine. Anyways, it looks like being on this lower floor is actually where we are supposed to go, so... I would warp back, but there are like items that you can pick up along this path, so I might take the long way to get these items. What would I do without a green earwig? Y'all remember when there was an item in this game that was just macro passion? Is that allowed? Is that allowed on Twitch? Remember when there was one item that was just like ha 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 and that was the item name? Why is this game like this? It doesn't have to be. You know, I think this is where we came from though.
You're a lifesaver.
Even though this is like a new enemy. Either way I could use the XP though, so I'm fine with that. Give me a break. Oh, I should have used... See, but now it's too late. That's what I'm gonna need to upgrade, like, the very first thing is Ryan's topple window. Because it's still a little bit short. And I bet later on having that upgrade is gonna be, like, hugely important. Okay, so that is where we came from, gotcha. I just want to make sure we're not missing, like, all the thingies in the hall. Okay. So that was... This is the one thing that we haven't checked yet. Okay. Let's have a look. Huh. So where does all this lead, then? Seems to me that there's two kind of, like, correct paths to follow here, but... I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything here. Because I think we're kind of at a point where I've spent long enough like not going out of the way in situations like this, where now it's almost like necessary to go out of the way. Because you don't have to do it all the time, but to consistently do it over the course of the game is definitely like a nice thing to have. But it's not something that I've been doing, so... That's kind of stacked up against my favor, I think. And I think the same thing goes for the side quests, too, so... Those books, man. Those books.
No way. I can change the future.
Things are really heating up.
Oh god, they sure are, Charlotte. Alright, let's see. I think same situation as usual. As long as we can take one down, we're fine. See ya! Alright. Honestly though, I think as far as these little like hallway ambushes go, it's probably better to take out the tiny one first before going after the big boy. Because we were doing that the other way around up until now, and I think it's probably a better strategy to do it the other way.
This really ain't good. This is
Yeah, I think it's the same situation as like picking which enemies to go after when we were, speaking of ambushes, when we met those assassin characters in like the dining room or whatever, is that the less enemies, you know, you're taking fire from, the better. So if you can make that happen sooner, you know, I do a lot of talk about upgrades and being under-leveled and whatnot, but there definitely is a little bit of strategy that has to be tweaked, believe it or not. Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay, so this is just like one extra big boy. See, this is what worries me though, is that now they're like just about the same level as I am, which is incredibly concerning. Even though they're going down kind of quickly. I don't trust like that.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Alright, so we're coming up at level 38. I'm trying to think of like what I want to aim for by the time we hit whatever this boss up ahead is gonna be. But I think honestly I'll just take whatever I can get, you know? Okay, so this is big boy, baby boy. Baby. See, so this one's like got a blue gradient now, so I think they're actually like adding a specific marker to say like, yeah, this one's easy. You're not gonna have trouble fighting this one. It'd be nice to have something like that show up on the boss, but we'll see if it does.
Yeah, this is a good pace. Now it's right time. Dream it! Come on! Backslash! I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right?
Andos. Ain't that the dude from Star Fox?
You're a lifesaver.
Hey, Andy, sweetie. Yeah, I think there's been a couple moments during this stream tonight where I definitely felt like doing the "Hey, Andy, sweetie" scream. Though less out of awe and more like, you know, the two human emotions, awe and That's really how it be sometimes, though. That's definitely how Xenoblade streams be sometimes.
You like that? Right. Great attack.
Remember when we just, like, made smooth progress? Because, listen, we've hit walls. Oh, hey, we got 3 out of 3 of whatever we're after. But believe it or not, there was a time when, at least, there's been a few streams in the past where it's just been, like, normal progress. And I'll tell you what caused it, too. It's when I decided to do the farming off-stream in Gara Plains. I think not doing that off-stream really came back to bit me in the ass this time around, so maybe I'll actually follow through on what I say I'll do, because clearly when I don't, I can't get away with it. Wonder if it's called a spiral lamp because we're on a spiral. I know this stream's spiraling out of control. Okay, so now we're on the bottom floor again, though. And now these boys are back. But now these are 2 babies? I feel like after we clear this hall, it's probably worth checking out what the overall map of this dungeon? I don't know what you would want to call this area is. Because there's like some similar patterns of like how the rooms are connected and set up. Because I think the spiral that we just came down, that's kind of like a T shape that we came from, was like a different section than the last one, so I think we actually just skipped quite a bit of side stuff. Man, you see what I mean about the topple timing though? I really gotta figure out a way to improve that.
One down! Victory for teamwork!
Piece of cake!
We're getting close to another level up, but... Yeah, let's check the map. Hold up. Okay, so we've got... Interesting. So these two spirals are opposite ends, and then this is where we're trying to get to. So Eleanor changes the floor? And then this is where Melia was. But when you go down a floor, that's not where the flag is? So this is not where the boss battle is, it seems. I think that's just where like a cutscene takes place. And then at the top up here, okay. Right, this is what I'm looking at. We've got this T-shape up here and this T-shape down here. So I guess it looks like when we fell down here, this like mirrors? So we've done everything in this lower one, but it could be worth... You currently cannot skip to this landmark? Why not? There's no enemies nearby or anything like that. Huh. I guess we'll just go down the full length of the hallway and see what the cutscene's about. See, even with these dudes, if I got a blue gradient on just these, not the boss, I think I'd be happy, but I think getting something like that requires, like, a lot more than we can possibly get this stream. That's gonna require grinding, and I'm not up for doing that right now, but we'll see. We'll see what just, like, the straightforward kind of, if you see it, do it, kind of approach does for us.
Give it some oomph! Yeah, I'm not quitting yet!
Ugh. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Light heal! You can do better than that. Gotta cool off. Yeah! Okay!
Now it's going well. Hammer!
Victory for teamwork!
Who else wants some?
See, so as far as taking down, like, single ones of those dudes, I think, okay, but now we're getting, like, two big boys instead of one big, one little. This is what I'm worried about, is that taking down one is another thing, but you know that they're going to start throwing groups of these things on us later on. And I want to make sure we're at a point where we can handle that kind of escalation, but I don't know if we're there yet, you know?
You're really getting into this right now! Now it's right. Now lend us your power. Almost there. Yeah. Eat this. What backslash? Sure. Nice attack. Everyone, let's go.
You ain't this dude dead? Yeah, there we go. See, so even 2, like, isn't too big of a deal, right? But I'm sure it's gonna be more than just this. I'm sure we haven't hit the ceiling of the challenge that's gonna get thrown on us, you know?
Not gonna make it.
Let's maybe help out right in the meantime, though. Because you know what? Maybe 2 is too much.
That's what I needed. Bring it on.
That was a backslash on a side slash, Ryan. I mean Shulk. I mean me.
Not even a challenge. Nice.
Well, it was a little bit of a challenge, Ryan. I don't know if I'd get so cocky. Alright, so there's one more of these over here. What's this? I can't imagine there's going to be enemies in the water, so... And I actually did not get comically interrupted. There just was no enemy. Sure. In the meantime, let's see what's going on this way. Oh, thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. Can I, cross this, or, you know... Well, that sure seems like something, doesn't it? But... Either we come at it from another angle, or we just I guess there's no harm in falling. Yeah, okay, so there's definitely no bridge there. Good to know! Wait, why is that flag moving towards us? The real objective was inside of us all along. Wait, what's this? Heart to heart? Oh, shit! Oh, this is a majestic climbing animation. Look at that little guy go! Well, that explains that, I guess. Weird. This does not look like a climbable surface at all. But I'll take it. Yeah, less of a heart-to-heart and more of a wall-to-wall. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Well, I guess that's one way to do that.
That is a big ball of... something.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
It's not attacking us, at least.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that!
Oh no. It's Fire Emblem Faceless.
Defense mechanism.
At a guess, we're looking at the tomb's guard.
See, in here I thought I was just getting the hang of things, but this may be... Well, it's either going to be another thing that you can just chew through, or it's going to be the end of the stream.
Time to break my record.
Time to break my fucking knees. Man, that really just, like, is just Fire Emblem Faceless, huh? Or Luga Rufus! Well, ain't that the impossible dude? Looks about the same.
Just what I needed.
Actually, now that I think on it, isn't there like a bit from the like some sort of Kim Possible movie where like there's like a race of like really buff, deep-voiced Rufuses? I think I need somebody to explain that to me because I only very vaguely remember it, and as is, the thought of that really scares me.
Now we're working as one.
You said it, Shield.
Alright, well we're leveled above this dude, but they also hit incredibly hard, so ugh. We'll see if we can stomach it. And then I use speed on Ryan, I guess? Oh no, it didn't work! Well, now I use my art for nothing. Are you proud of wasting my time, Ryan?
My rifle's getting better.
We can definitely do this.
That's not really useful, is it?
I'm really feeling.
And what's this last one? Halves current HP and fills talent gauge? I don't know if I'm like still unlocking arts, but if I am, I think I might swap that out with something else. Also, please focus on somebody else.
Just what I need.
Thank you.
We can definitely do this.
No, they're already down to half health. I don't think this is gonna be too bad, but it's never too late to call it too early, if that makes sense. The big spin! Oh no. This do be looking like that one video of the gorilla in the pool at the zoo, who's like spinning around incredibly quickly. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let Ryan take the hit, I think. Or that. I think I want to actually heal Charlotte first.
Hang in there.
And I'll fill the party gauge one more time. Come on, come on.
I see it.
No punchy! I just need Shadow Eye real quick. I could use speed on myself, I guess, but...
Sorry. Monado, lend us your power! Monado, show me the way!
Wait, so is that a guaranteed miss now? What are we looking at? Oh no, it's a guaranteed whatever that is. Okay, Shadow Eye. Jesus. I'm just gonna hold off for a second, I think. Getting a little too aggressive and I'm paying for it as a result. Oh, not that big spin again. Party gauge isn't looking so hot either.
Not long now. Thanks. We can definitely do this. I can change the future.
Oh, did I get the big spin? Oh, I think I did.
Show me the way. Just what I needed. Stream edge.
Okay, we can still turn this around, actually. We were really on the ropes, but I think I just barely wriggled out of that. There's been a lot of Ryan dying, but if that's what it takes, just don't let him hear that I said that.
Just what I needed.
Ah, my arts are out too. Pick a lane, buddy.
We can definitely do this.
Oh.
A powering eye. You're a lifesaver. Split edge. Now it's right. Power. Right. You're a lifesaver. Bring it on. Backslash. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
That's right, Shulk.
This is it, Luigi. I like how one of their attacks is just pushing really hard. Alright, get the heck out of here. See ya. Whew! Okay, that wasn't too bad. But we just barely made it. It'd be nice if we had like a little more slack.
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Rhine.
Shut it, hairball. It was just a button.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
Man, there sure is like a whole lot of cutscenes dedicated to saying there's no time to talk. That was like, what, the second or third one now? Okay, so which direction am I actually supposed to be going in? This one? But can we actually... No, we gotta do more climbing, it looks like. Okay. Or we can get an item that has an incredibly long detour involved. Well, there's no time. It's like they say. Alright, boys. Let's wiggle! I don't like how they just kind of materialize above me when I grab a wall. Me and the boys looking for beans at 2 AM. God, it's like so synchronized too. So graceful. So elegant. Alright, this better be good. Wish I had a green bean. We've gotten like a dozen of those here. That's your fancy rare item with a big detour involved? Okay, Monolith Soft, go off, I guess. Bean team, assemble. Alright. See, but there's more of these. There's more of these little detour bits, and I'm worried that I'm gonna miss something valuable. What if it's like the exact same item as last time? I would not put it past them. That said, it's not that far to get to, you know? May as well see what it is. It's not like we're pressed for time or anything anyways. It's the exact same item. We got a heart-to-heart, but I'm guessing we can't do these. Nope. Who in their right mind is ever gonna come... Oh. Oh. You know what? That's actually maybe a shortcut. Let's see what happens. There we go. Shortcut confirmed. Except kind of not, because it involves a climb either way. Wait, is there anything on the other side of this, though? No, you can only climb this wall. Okay. But yeah, who in their right mind is ever gonna come back here to get these heart-to-hearts once they're actually like... once you've actually got the stats to make it happen? Especially because I don't see how anybody could even like remember where all these locations are. Because I don't think I've gotten like a single heart-to-heart to trigger like pretty much since the beginning of the game. I think there was maybe like one in Colony 9, but that's about it. And then the rest has just been like completely inaccessible. So I'm wondering what it is that I'm not necessarily reaching in terms of what the requirement is. And like, I'm definitely not going to do it on stream. It's not necessarily something that I've wanted to do, but not getting the heart-to-hearts is not like an unusual thing. Because I ran into that during my first playthrough of this game too. I'm just curious, you know? I'm a little lost. As much as I love this game, there's just a lot of weird shit that I don't understand about it, to say the least. Green earwig, white tube. What, like a PVC pipe? Oh wow, a white tube! I've always wanted one of these! Alright. See, now these boys are looking for... well, they're not looking for beans, but they must be looking to get bean if they're stepping to us.
My rifle's getting
We can definitely do this.
Yeah, that was a pretty early... yeah, there we go, there's the days.
We're working as one.
Even that, though, hardly extends the window on how long the topple lasts, though, so... I mean, whether or not it is the days of the topple that I'm looking to upgrade, getting the book is going to be the answer to both, so it's just a matter of figuring out how that's done. I'll definitely look it up after the stream, because I think that's actually something worth pursuing, but I've already done plenty of ranting about how that's necessary, I think, going forwards. God, I'm just like very, very afraid, though, of what's going to happen with this boss. I don't trust that it's going to work out, I just don't.
Let's do it, Ryan. That was almost too easy.
Man, what a bunch of jokers. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Oh, I can't even pick up my beans. How dare you? How dare you talk to me like that? You're my future wife. Also, why can't I attack? There we go, thank you. Alright, well that was a little bit of an awkward start, but this is the exact same encounter that we just did, so I think I have a small hint, a small clue as to how this is gonna unfold. That said, if you could turn around please, thank you! So I can press your big Metaton button on the back. Then again, I don't think this thing needs to go through like a sexy transformation. This boy's got hips for days. And then this one's like kind of thick. Probably didn't use that shadow eye.
It's just a matter of time now.
Listen, if you can't find a man who unfolds and then he has a gun inside, get a better man. Drop him. He ain't worth it.
Never stood a chance. Who else wants some?
Let's stay alert.
Wait a second, what's this? What's going on here now? This ain't on the map. The second treasury? We got a blue bird. Oh, I thought this was like an enemy. Oh. Well, that is. At least let me touch the treasure before this kicks in. You know? See, I don't know though. I was talking about hips on one of them, and I called the other thick, but I don't know what I would describe this body type as. You'll be looking like a half-eaten donut. Dude be looking like a grapefruit. Post-grapefruit technique.
Get in there! Everyone, let's go!
So I guess in that case, yes. Calm and Zabi does have a rocket bar.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Now it's right time.
I see it.
Oh god. Not Blast Laser 3!
No way. Got focused on starting. Easy there, right? Around.
Well, that's not really worth much. I could use, actually, could still use speed. There's probably some time for that.
Save us from harm.
Oh, let's see, Ryan, make it count. No, great. That was worth it, alright?
Alright. Ready. Come on. Just what I need.
Focusing on Chara of all people.
Feeling it. Thanks. Powering up. We can definitely do this. Down. Shadow Eye.
I'm not doing too well.
This is some weird aggro that's going on right now.
Now it's right time. Just what I needed.
Alright. I used that heal on Charlotte instead of Ryan, so let's hope this gets repaid and quick too.
I owe you.
I could try using speed on Ryan again, but I don't know if that's gonna work out. Oh, excuse me! This is why it's never worth it. This is why you never help your friends. That's the lesson to glean from Xenoblade. That is not about friendship. Oh, also this is an opportunity to... Oh no, I halved my health! For what? I didn't mean to do that.
I'm not doing too
I meant to do the other thing. Well, I guess Charlotte kind of chipped in though, so now I've got a decent amount of health and a filled talent gauge. So I guess that's kind of the application where you would use that art, but that totally relies on the RNG of when Charlotte decides to heal, so I don't know if that's entirely worth it. That's like a huge gamble to make though. I can't see myself like meaning to use that, like on purpose. Alright, let's get some healing here. So this was definitely optional then. This isn't like an in-the-way sort of thing, but not entirely mad that I found it. That, you know, as long as whatever this treasure is good. Because I didn't actually get to pick it up before this dude came along. Oh boy. I mean, we've got to fill talent gauge, but I'm a little worried about where everybody's HP is going right now. Oh no. Blast Laser 3! Blast Laser 2! Okay, well if there's anything that I've learned from that, is that speed is not a good idea, so maybe I'll try shield? I don't know. Let's give that a shot. If I can move, thank you. And shield affects the whole party too, so if they decide to focus on somebody else... Oh shit, yeah, look at that, that works, okay. I feel like recently I try to focus on using speed over shield all the time, but I guess shield still has like its reasonable uses every now and again. I just gotta find the right opportunities as to like when either is appropriate. I have no clue how to read for that, but yeah, at least that worked out. I guess you just gotta get a feel for it. That's the best you can do. Or at least the best I can. Alright. Ooh, fancy chest too. The real treasure was the man that tried to kill us. Ooh. Ooh! Well, those look like some interesting items that I don't know how to use or equip or do anything meaningful with. Let's see what this is about. What are you? I think I want that? I'm... okay. I'll just take it, no complaints, thank you! See ya! So it also said that that was like Chamber 2, so I'm wondering if there was like a Chamber 1 that we missed earlier. That's gotta be the case, right? So, in instances... I guess you just have to look for like every single opportunity where you get ambushed and just like look for a hole where these dudes pop out. Excuse me? I already fought you guys, why are you back? Sure. Sure, it's fine. Not mad. Not frustrated. It's not like there's a boss up ahead that I'm dreading anyways. At least these guys are a lot easier than what we just went up against.
Time for a chain attack. Powering up. Light heal.
I can cope with this. I can cope. I'll recover, hopefully.
Bring it on. Powering up.
Alright, sleepyhead. Alright, thick boy. See, Andy's got big arms for hugging. So, I think as far as the meta goes, this guy's got it going on.
Now it's right time. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck. It's over.
I don't know if level 38's gonna be enough, but we'll try to push forward and see what happens. Because we're not too far away from... Oh. Well, maybe this isn't where I came from. Hold on now. Yeah, this is new. I think I actually recognize this area. I think when we were playing as Melia, we were like going along up there. I remember seeing some sort of bridge that went underneath a platform. Maybe something like that? I don't know. Oh, not more climbing. Either way, I think we're kind of coming close to converging with wherever Melia was. Also, these green earwigs are so insulting. Please. Oh no. Seeing this dude's like one level higher. Why is any of this necessary? But they're tinier though, so maybe it won't be as bad.
You said it, Shulk.
But maybe that also means that they're just condensed, so... Everything about this is condensed. It's like a smaller arena, too. Yo, how come nobody else is kind of chipping in here? Thank you, Brian. Give me the Rufus.
Now it's right time. Just what I needed. This is the Monado's power. Almost there. Yeah, let's end this.
Excuse me. This is exactly what I said was gonna happen. Is that these dudes are gonna start getting thrown in on top of other difficult shit. And then that's where... Ryan, what are you doing? He was asleep. What are you doing? Well, I guess this is fine. Hover Astus. Yo. You know how it is. I don't know who names, like, the everything in Xenoblade games, but whoever it is deserves a raise. See, this is why I'm concerned about the small arenas, that when knockback happens, it can be, like, catastrophic. Because if you fall down that shaft, that's it. That's the end. Immediately. One hit. Which, you know, I guess the trick is just to not get hit or to just stay away from the edges, but when it's this small of arena, you don't really have that many options. Anyways, this dude's gone, so I win. Doesn't even matter. Man, we're only 87 units away from where we need to be. So, I guess if there is any time for them to start throwing some tricky shit on, I guess it's now, but... Wait a second. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Where does that lead? What's that for? Well, now I've just gotta find out. Shulk, you can't adjust in midair! If I have to fight those enemies again, I'm going to be... Wait a second, though. I know how to solve this. Oh, that's what's down there. I'm gonna say it's worth it. Let's give it a shot. However... See, because here's the thing about enemies that they don't teach you in the tutorial menu. We gotta use the long-standing, the famed, the ever-repeatable strategy. This is like an S-tier move. Grab the ladder. No more enemies. Easy. Fixed it. Boom. Bye-bye. Baddie, be gone. Fire Emblem Faceless, be gone. Also, you seen what's going on with this wall here? There's like some weird, like, color shit going on. Wonder if that's just like on account of it being like a Wii game, or if that's like a thing I should be worried about. Because I'm playing this through the Wii U Virtual Console, right? So I would imagine things like that would be fixed, but... Oh, there's no bridge. There's no bridge. It shows a bridge, but there is no bridge. Oh, this is just unfortunate. How embarrassing. Well, let's, take the long walk of shame back, then. What I'm wondering is whether... Oh, shulk. Okay, let's stay a little bit further away from those edges. But what I'm wondering is if it's worth refighting that dude that we just went through. Because, all things considered, it seems to me like we're getting really close to wherever that boss that I've been dreading, like, all stream is. And fuck. It might be worth getting just like a teensy bit more XP. It's just me. Like, they're level 37, most of the enemies are lower than that, and they went down pretty quickly, so I say it's worth it. You know, they're already here. They're in front of us, may as well. If you see it, do it, right? So what's the over-under on this dude's fuckability? Because this guy's got like a hell of an hourglass figure.
Thanks. I owe you. I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? Split edge. How's that?
Dolph, fantastic.
Everyone, let's go. Not long now. We've almost got him.
Okay, so as long as nobody decides to go after this sleepy man, we should be fine.
Do it, Ryan.
Now it's right time.
Right, Ryan.
You around, I fight 3 times as hard.
He's fine. He's focusing on the right dude. Oh, free topple, don't mind if I do. You took away my finisher. Anyways.
I'm not doing
Well, there goes that short-lived freebie.
You're a lifesaver. Now it's right time.
Okay, I can't be like aligning myself with the edge of these pits though, because it's not a good look. Okay, Charlotte, I saw you were confused. Are you good? You're good.
How good are we? I'm powering up.
now.
Yeah. You like that? Right.
Ooh. Yeah, I got behind that just in time. Holy shit. That was lucky. That could have immediately ended this, and then I would have had to start over. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. From here, we're good. And I'll end it with a big slam, just because.
We make a great team.
And we do get some bonus chests out of it, so that's always handy. If I knew what any of this shit did, that is. I'm sorry, the Rufus control device? The 3 Rufus control units we need. What does this mean for the lore? We can trade these for the secret club card? The side quests on this game are like on a whole other level. I have no clue what they're on about, but... Alright, so let's actually try going up again. Give me the bean! Tasty sausage! Oh, my dreams have come true! Oh, there's just more Rufuses. Rufai? Okay. See, how much you want to bet that this time they throw in Rufus 2? Or I guess just, you know, Donut Boy 2. I can never tell if I'm okay with RPGs structuring escalating challenges like that, though. Where it's like a lot of repeating enemy combinations, but then sometimes they just like add more. And that and like recolored enemies. What do you guys think about that? What did I fucking say? That now there's 2. I don't know. If combat is what you're here for, and that's the kind of thing that appeals to you in these games, then that's one thing, right? But to me, I've always seen like this sort of thing. Even though I'm like as bad as Xenoblade as I am, right? I do recommend the combat because I think it is unique and I think it does do interesting things as far as like RPG combat goes, right? Also, let's focus right now. But I do, to some degree, see it as something that I gotta, like, you know, get through. Like, it's a slog, and then, you know, the story is the payoff for me. I think when used sparingly, it's fine, but RPGs seem to lean a lot into, like, just, like, a little too much repetition. Especially because I think a game of this size is, like, I think exactly as big as it needs to be, or as long as it needs to be. So if they, like, took stuff like this out, I don't know if I would, like, mind if it were gone. But purists may say otherwise, you know? Oh, am I getting blasted? I'm getting blasted! Oh, so much for sleep, huh? These 2 dudes are harder than the Rufus boy. I'm gonna miss that. Yep. I guess encourage? Sure, why not? Ooh, okay, one down. I should be able to manage it from here, but I don't know, we'll see. You can never be too sure. You're really only like 1 knockback away from having all of this undone. And then you gotta fight 2 Rufuses. Oh, I thought he went over the edge. What happens to CPU-controlled party members when that happens? Did they just like respawn, or do they just get like stuck back down there? Because I know like if you're in the overworld, then they'll come back immediately, but during combat, I forget, honestly. Not that I'm too excited to find out. Oh, this is fine. Ooh.
Glad we turned that around.
Hopefully we can hit 39 before that boss comes along, but we'll see what's happening with that flag business. And what's up here now? Damn this game's engagement of my curiosity. So wait a second, is this where I want to go then? It's going up. No, that's a dead end. Okay. We'll see if the items are worth it. They never are! But it's also going to haunt me if I just don't do this. Oh boy, lamps! My favorite. Can you eat the lamp? Heh, a little bit. A button. A button. Ryan, what do you think we should do? You should do the honors. Ooh, real good crossfading. Big fan. Right, so now we're back up to where Melia was. So that makes sense. Okay. Hall of Trials. Yeah, here we are. Gah. Alright, here goes nothing. Fuck, I really don't trust this. I really don't. This is what I've been dreading. This is what this has all been towards.
Melia, half Homs.
Eh? Oh no, Telethia too!
Telethia, in the tomb! Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
Oh boy, well I guess you guys are gonna be able to see what happened during that one bit that got cut when I fought the other Telethia. Fuck, I'm not looking forward to this though. This ain't a good look. Oh my god. And it's not just the difficulty that I'm dreading either, right? Ugh. Because that audio coming from her is like Zord, but like just cranked up to 11. It's more compressed, it's even louder, and there's no stopping it. Love that audio mixing, don't you? Don't you agree?
I'm not doing too well.
Yeah, no guarantees that we'll finish this part tonight, honestly. But you know what? The fact that we're here, I consider that progress. Be gone, thought! It's just a topple, it's fine. I can cope with that.
We can definitely do this.
So... I'm wondering if it's... if it's worth going after the Telethia first, or this very loud lady first. Yeah, get used to that. Jesus Christ. Why is it so much louder? I don't understand. Okay, let's try some shields? I don't know. That seemed to work last time when Speed didn't. She's just yelling. That's all it is. Oh fuck, Ryan's down. Oh, and just in time for Charlotte to do a heal. Great. Ugh.
Forget it. Hit 'em hard next time. Thank you.
So what, do I use a purge again? I know you're supposed to use that against these guys, but kind of forget what it does. I mean, aren't tab descriptions, so I guess I'll just read it next time, but I just hope it's working so far. Ryan, can you... Right, focus attacks. Focus attacks, that's right. Come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Shulk doesn't tank so well.
I'm not doing too well.
Just what I needed. We can definitely do this.
Give me some space.
Thanks. You. Come on, Sean. Get it together. Charlotte, hang in there.
I mean, the party gauge has room for like a couple more revives as far as like our pacing goes, but fuck, I don't trust like that, you know? Ooh, that was well timed. Jesus, yep, there goes. This is what I was worried about, that we'll get caught in a loop like this. Yeah, so I get the feeling this run isn't the one. It's not gonna be a miraculously impressive first try.
A vision.
I wonder if we should focus on her too, because there is like, it does throw a wrench into things, doesn't it? Okay, I'm assuming now is when we use Purge, though, because we're getting a lot of misses. So how about you? Do you go down easy? Well, you're taking 1 damage, so I don't know. We'll try though, we'll try. Maybe we use Purge on her too? No, because the Monado can't hurt her! This is the same situation as last time. What if we just like throw a rock at this one? Just kinda let her do her own thing. Yeah, nope.
I will not let the throne.
Jesus! It's immediate. And let's focus right off the bat too. I always forget to do that. And Shadow Eye, please. Well, this is kind of tricky then, because the last time we ran into a situation like this, it was like, oh, well there's nothing that needs Shulk, so switching to another character. Which, even though that was kind of a huge pain, we could still manage that, but we still do need Shulk in this situation, because there's a fucking Telethia right here. So I'm not sure what the approach here should be.
Take my power and eliminate them.
I'm sorry, is Charlotte like fighting her on her own? Don't do- what are you doing? Cut that out. Focus. Come to me. Focus and come to me. I'm just like kind of mashing up and down. I don't know what that's gonna achieve, but I'm hoping it's gonna work out. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Shield, I guess, in the meantime. She always goes down just as I think to do something helpful. But I guess she's not focused on Charlotte anymore. Jesus, again?
We haven't lost yet.
Sorry, I'm slowing us down.
Yeah, I legit like have no earthly idea what the strategy for this should be. This may be where I should just like end things and then do some reading and then come back. Because I had no idea what to do last time either, right? And then somebody in chat was helpful enough to kind of come at me with a solution, but yeah, the first encounter this is not.
I can change the future.
Like, I can't get through her. I'm hardly making a dent in the Telethia, so... And we're all kind of dying at a very, very fast speed. And our party gauge isn't even full this time around, so...
I'm alright, thank you. No way. We haven't lost yet.
Sorry, I'm slow.
Good God. Even if I did know what I was doing, I don't know if I can stand that. I think I may have to come back to that with fresh ears. Also, I've been getting misses for like forever now, so I think I should have used Purge like way before. So I guess it was working when I was using it earlier, so that is something that I can like kind of factor into what I'm trying, but I don't see it being a huge improvement, you know? Alright, I think after I die here, which is I think a guarantee from this point, I can give it one more shot, but I think after that we'll probably wrap up for tonight.
This isn't going well. Backslash!
This is the Monado's power!
Your kind have no need of such power!
Stream Edge!
Okay, so Purge, that I was barking up the right tree with that one. Just had to use it like way earlier. Alright. Well, with that in mind, let's see if we can make a difference.
I will not let the throne
Jesus
be
Christ.
I'm feeling it!
Yo, this game got audio options? I know 2 does, but I get the feeling that that was like in response to the criticisms of 1. What's the front of this thing, even? Is this... Okay, this is the back.
Take my power and eliminate them.
It's kind of tricky to figure out where I am, like, geometrically, but okay.
My rifle's getting
Charlotte, can we not lead with this?
The next one will hurt even more.
Charlotte, get in there!
Could use one of those right off the bat, I think.
Just what I needed.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Oh, thank God.
Let's give it
Oh, and focus as well. Yeah.
I'm on it.
Because they very much like to get occupied with the non-giant monster.
We can definitely do this!
Be gone from my sight. Your kind has no need of such power.
Why is she getting targeted again? Cut that out. I don't really know how I can do that. Or rather what I can do about that, like how to stop it. But I'll try to cope, I guess. Just like heal her and kind of ignore that.
You like that? Right.
That's the spirit.
Leave it to Ryan.
My rifle's getting hotter. I have no need of such power.
Monado, lend us your power!
Come on, we need you, Shock.
Light, heal!
Thanks.
I don't know about this. It could go either way right now. Why is there a thing that she does where she just yells? Like her speaking volume is already so extra. Why did they do this? Nobody caught this during QA? During this non-optional segment?
Sorry.
Monado, lend us your power! I see it.
Also, I may need to assist Ryan here real quick. Yeah, like that. Well, good thing I literally just use a Monado and can't use a shield.
This isn't going well.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that hit, I'm afraid.
We can definitely do this.
No need of such power.
Tranquilizer! Good night!
This is gonna be cutting it close, I don't know. This is a fucking cacophony.
I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Woo! You didn't see that one coming, Shulk? Don't really care much for the bees. A little more concerned with whatever that just was. Great, well now what? Please! Oh fuck, there goes Charlotte, let's go help her.
I see it.
Before that spirals into the end of this run. Ah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't be such a baby.
We haven't lost yet. Now it's right time. I'm feeling it. Got
Yeah, he's at 93. I think it's honestly worth just using the talent gauge for that. And then just heal immediately, and then we're good.
We can definitely do this.
Why did I do that? Yeah, I should have used that on Charlotte, I think.
This isn't going well. Sorry. I'm powering up. Just isn't going well.
It really isn't, Shulk.
Minato, lend us your power. Right time. Come on. Just what I needed. No,
can you focus elsewhere, please? Hey, where'd the audio go? You guys hear that? There was a loud yell and then just silence. What happened there? What was that? I can't hear a thing. Well, actually, I do hear a high-pitched whining now, but that's about it. Anyways, I think that's as good a place to say fuck it as any. I think I'm on the right track with a few ideas with that boss battle, but I think it's a much wiser idea to just come back to this another time with perhaps not a higher level, but bigger brain. Anyways, so with that, I guess that was Xenoblade Chronicles for tonight. Oof, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also check me out, well, you can also subscribe, but for this, I don't think so, here on Twitch. You can also check me out on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server with all sorts of channels for you guys to check out, both on and off stream. And if any of that interests you, then you can check it out in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VOD. And if you made it this far, well, Godspeed. I'll try to get good for next time.